And our guys are, ready whenever their name is called. And, if somebody is out, entering the health and safety protocols, the next man up is ready. It's next man up mentality.
The Thunder has been hit by the health and safety protocols. Head coach Mark Daignault, along with players Josh Giddey, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Trey Mann, Darius Baisley, and Alexei Pokushevsky, signed 3 guys via the hardship exemption: Olivier Sarr, Rob Edwards, and Scotty Hobson. All 3 of those guys play for the Oklahoma City Blue.
This quick, honestly, crazy last 24, 48 hours. But I'm excited. I'm really excited, really happy to be here. I'm thankful for the opportunity that the Thunder gave me.
With head coach Mark Daignault out in health and safety protocols, Thunder assistant coach Mike Wilkes, who's also a former Thunder player and scout, stepped in and served admirably.
Yeah, really want to tip my hat off to Coach Grant Gibbs, preparing our guys and making them ready for this situation. It was a pretty smooth transition.
Scotty Hobson, he's a 32-year-old veteran of the NBA, veteran of multiple leagues across the world. He's played in 7 different countries, and he has had quite the journey to finally making his first NBA basket.
Sputtered in a drought. Hobson off the deck, pulls up and knocks it down. Nice shot by Scotty Hobson.
It was sweet. I haven't had a long extension time in the NBA, but I feel like I belong here. So, I'm here to fill a need and be the best that I can be on and off the basketball floor. And Oklahoma City's been great to me, man. Ever since I came here in 2018, they've done a great job with my development on and off the floor as a player and as a professional. I owe them a lot. So, I'm glad that they're able to give me an opportunity, and I'm gonna do my best to make the best of it.
Opportunity here, and Wiggins bisect in the lane, goes right around that Phoenix defense. Use the height advantage as Wiggins, beautiful spin, went right at Booker, and how about the rookie? Wiggins made a move on Johnson, got right to the rim, and the power punch for the slam.
Every experience, every little thing you go through, you got to try and learn from it, take away whatever you can, and grow. Add it to whatever you're going through, because you want to live in the present day, but you also want to have hope for the future. So I just try to take every single thing that I go through and make sure I learn from it and just continue to grow.
Thunder's coming off a 2-game back-to-back road trip. Now they've got a New Year's Eve date with the New York Knicks, with the Thunder riding a 10-3 record in the traditional New Year's Eve game in OKC.
I'm really excited to see SGA. Me too, it's gonna be really fun. Happy New Year, let's go Thunder!
It was amazing. It was just like every other game, honestly, because the fans always show out. They always show a lot of love, and it's an amazing atmosphere to be in. But going into the New Year's with a win is huge, and definitely makes the game a lot more fun. You're competing to make sure you're bringing in the New Year the right way. So glad we got the win.
It's a solid night and a solid way to end 2021 with the W.
What are your thoughts about the new year? What are you most excited for?
More basketball. You can never get enough of it.
All right, thank you, Shai. Happy New Year.
Yep. Opportunities arise, and I think the guys on our team do a good job of kind of grasping those opportunities. And tonight, I guess I had the ball in my hands a lot more than I usually would, and I was able to make plays. My guys ran the floor hard. They finished really well around the ring, made shots.
Giddey once again, open shooter, 3-point land, and it bottoms.
You see him doing it all. In the second half, he was really getting into his bag offensively, kind of scoring the ball with pull-ups, threes. It was fun to watch. But he's a great player, so young, so it's kind of crazy to see. But I mean, he's really good. So I mean, you kind of just see him doing it all, but in the flow of the game, like it's not like he's chasing it or forcing anything. Like he's really just out there like grabbing boards and making the right play. So it's really fun to play. He's really fun to play with.
Giddey from the outside, 4-3, knocks it down.
Youngest player in NBA history to ever record a triple-double, 19 years, 84 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. As I said earlier in the year, like, the individual stats are good. You enjoy it for the night, but, as I said, a win is always better than individual stats for me. And, if I had 0-0-0 and we win, I'm more happy than if I have a triple-double and we lose. So it's always been that way for me, always will be. But, yeah, I mean, it's a cool milestone.
The thing that I saw was togetherness. They kept fighting. Even when we got down big, the huddles were positive. We were like, hey, we can fight back. We can get back into this game. Let's be aggressive. We started making them feel us a little bit defensively, and with our activity, we were able to work our way into the game.
Kenrich will go right to the cup this time. He converts. And Rich Williams put it on the deck and scores in the lane.
It's part of being in competition. We got to kind of taste our blood on this one, and we've got to look ourselves in the mirror. But it's competing. There's no place we'd rather be than in the fight. We certainly have to learn the lessons and look in the mirror and own the game, but not overreact and not, internalize it as a trend unless it becomes one. So, we just got to get ourselves back on track. And they just continue to get better and better. Jeremiah played really well. He gave us really good minutes on Jokic. I thought Giddey kept himself in the game. I thought Wiggins has obviously did a good job coming off the bench tonight, giving us a lift in the second unit. I thought Trey gave us really good minutes.
He's got to have those hands ready. This time he wants the three. No, Robinson Earl spikes it back down.
I think it's just great for us. It'll help us grow for the future. Us being rooks, getting those reps in early. I think it's big for us to help our confidence out. And then just getting the experience, the opportunities, is really big for us.
Spacely's played a very sound game, very sound fourth quarter. Martin from the outside. Denver can't get a three. Now his man rips it away from Jokic. All behind his back, right to the rookie Wiggins, and he hammers it down.
Obviously being drafted here was kind of a blessing for all of us. The younger team, we knew there was going to be opportunity from day one, and I think we've all grasped it. All love the team, love the city, and you can kind of feel it when we're out on the floor. We all enjoy playing. We're all young, we're all still developing, so it's great to go out there and kind of play freely, and I think those other guys feel the same. And I'm just so happy for those guys and love seeing them do well.
They get so used to what they're able to do, they just continue.
Most impressed with just how they internalize these experiences. They're guys that you can bet on to get better because of how they approach when you give them opportunities. So we're going to keep giving them to them.